Gaia mythology.
In Greek mythology, Gaia was the personification of the earth, one of the Greek primordial deities. Gaia was the great mother of all, the primal Greek mother goddess, creator and giver of birth to the earth and all the universe. The heavenly gods, the titans, and the giants were born to her. The gods reigning over their classical pantheon were born from her union with Uranus, while the sea gods were born from her union with Pontus. Her equivalent in the Roman pantheon was Terra.
Etymology.
The Greek word Gaia, trans, as Gaia or Gaia pronounced, ge, is a collateral form of ge, Doric gaga and probably da, meaning earth, a word of unknown origin. In Mycenaean Greek ma-ka, trans, as ma-ga, Mother Gaia, also contains the root ga.
Greek mythology. Hesiod.
Hesiod's Theogony tells how, after chaos, wide-bosomed Gaia, Earth, arose to be the everlasting seat of the immortals who possess Olympus above, and the depths of Tartarus below, as some scholars interpret it. He then tells that Gaia brought forth her equal Uranus, or Uranos in ancient Greek, heaven, sky, to cover her on every side, and to be the abode of the gods. Gaia also bore the hills, Urea, and Pontus, sea, without sweet union of love, that is, with no father. Afterwards with Uranus, she gave birth to the Titans, as Hesiod tells it. According to Hesiod, Gaia conceived further offspring with Uranus, Uranos, first the giant one-eyed Cyclopes, Brontes, thunder, Steropes, lightning and Arges, bright. Then the Hecatonchires, Cottus, Briareos and Gyges, each with 100 arms and 50 heads. As each of the Cyclopes and Hecatonchires were born, Uranus hid them in a secret place within Gaia, causing her great pain. So Gaia devised a plan. She created a grey flint, or adamantine, sickle. And Cronus used the sickle to castrate his father Uranus as he approached Gaia to have intercourse with her. From Uranus' spilled blood, Gaia produced the Erinyes, the giants and the Malai, ash tree nymphs. From the testicles of Uranus in the sea came forth Aphrodite. By her son Pontus, Gaia bore the sea deities Nereus, Thaumas, Phorcys, Ceto, and Eurybia. Because Cronus had learned from Gaia and Uranus, that he was destined to be overthrown by his own child, Cronus swallowed each of the children born to him by his Titan sister Rhea. But when Rhea was pregnant with her youngest child Zeus, she sought help from Gaia and Uranus. And when Zeus was born, Gaia took the child into her care, and in place of Zeus, Rhea gave Cronus a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes, which he swallowed. With Gaia's advice Zeus defeated the Titans. But afterwards Gaia, in union with Tartarus, bore the youngest of her sons Typhon, who would be the last challenge to the authority of Zeus.
Other sources.
According to Hyginus, Earth, Gaia, along with heaven and sea were the children of Ether and Day, Hemera. According to Apollodorus, Gaia and Tartarus were the parents of Echidna. Zeus hid Elara, one of his lovers, from Hera by hiding her under the earth. His son by Elara, the giant Titaios, is therefore sometimes said to be a son of Gaia, the earth goddess. Gaia is believed by some sources to be the original deity behind the oracle at Delphi. Depending on the source, Gaia passed her powers on to Poseidon, Apollo, or Themis. Apollo is the best known as the oracle power behind Delphi, long established by the time of Homer, having killed Gaia's child Python there and usurped the chthonic power. Hera punished Apollo for this by sending him to King Admetus as a shepherd for 9 years. In classical art Gaia was represented in one of two ways. In Athenian vase painting she was shown as a matronly woman only half risen from the earth, often in the act of handing the baby Erycthonius, a future king of Athens, to Athena to foster, see example below. In mosaic representations, she appears as a woman reclining upon the earth surrounded by a host of Carpi, infant gods of the fruits of the earth, see example below. Gaia also made Aristaeus immortal. Oaths sworn in the name of Gaia, in ancient Greece, were considered the most binding of all.
Children.
Gaia is the personification of the earth, and these are her offspring as related in various myths. Some are related consistently, some are mentioned only in minor variants of myths, and others are related in variants that are considered to reflect a confusion of the subject or association. By herself, Uranus, Pontus, Aurea, with Uranus, Cyclopes, Arges, Brontes, Steropes, Arges, Brontes, Steropes, Hecatonchires. Briareus, Cotus, Gyes, Briareus, Cotus, Gyes, Titans. Cuius, Crius, Cronus, Hyperion, Iapetus, Mnemosyne, Oceanus, Phoebe, Rhea, Tethys, Thua, Themis, Cuius, Crius, Cronus, Hyperion, Iapetus, Mnemosyne, Oceanus, Phoebe, Rhea, Tethys, Thua, Themis, Other. Mnem, Melite, Aud, Gigants, Erinys, Malai, Elder Muses, Mnem, Melite, Aud, Gigants, Erinys, Malai, Elder Muses, with Pontus, Ceto, Forces, Eurybia, Nereus, Thaumas, with Poseidon, Antaeus, Charybdis, Laestragon, with Oceanus, Creusa, Triptolemus, with Tartarus, Typhon, Echidna, more commonly held to be child of Forces, and Ceto, Camp, presumably, with Zeus, Manes, with Hephaestus, Erycthonius of Athens, with Ether, Uranus, more commonly held to be child of Gaia alone, Urga, unknown father or through parthenogenesis, Theme, Cecrops, Python.
Interpretations.
Some modern sources, such as James Millett, Marriager Jim Buters and Barbara Walker, claim that Gaia as Mother Earth is a later form of a pre-Indo-European Great Mother, venerated in Neolithic times. Her existence is a speculation, and controversial in the academic community. Some modern mythographers, including Carl Carini, Carl A. P. Ruck and Danny Staples, interpret the goddesses Demeter the mother, Persephone the daughter, and Hecate the crone, as aspects of a former great goddess identified by some as Rhea or as Gaia herself. In Crete, a goddess was worshipped as Potnia Theron, the mistress of the animals, or simply Potnia, mistress, speculated as Rhea or Gaia. The title was later applied in Greek texts to Demeter, Artemis or Athena. The mother goddess Cybele from Anatolia, modern Turkey, was partly identified by the Greeks with Gaia, but more so with Rhea and Demeter.
Neopaganism.
Many Neopagans worship Gaia. Beliefs regarding Gaia vary, ranging from the belief that Gaia is the earth to the belief that she is the spiritual embodiment of the earth, or the goddess of the earth.
Modern ecological theory.
The mythological name was revived in 1979 by James Lovelock, in Gaia, A New Look at Life on Earth. His Gaia hypothesis was supported by Lynn Margulis. The hypothesis proposes that living organisms and inorganic material are part of a dynamic system that shapes the Earth's biosphere, and maintains the Earth as a fit environment for life. In some Gaia theory approaches, the Earth itself is viewed as an organism with self-regulatory functions. Further books by Lovelock and others popularized the Gaia hypothesis, which was widely embraced and passed into common usage as part of the heightened awareness of environmental concerns of the 1990s.